Welcome to the Cooking Show. We're here at 1818 Farms. I'm with Natasha McCrary and also Jake Reed from Albany Bistro in Decatur. Jake is like leading the Eat Local movement and we love it. He is actually going to be preparing a tomato pie and I think marinating a wonderful bean salad. So stay with us and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Nancy in the Kitchen with Friends, brought to you by Bob Wallace Appliance.
Welcome to the Cooking Show. We're here at 1818 Farms, one of my favorite places to come. I'm with Natasha McCrary and also Jake Reed from Albany Bistro in Decatur. Jake, it's a pleasure to have you with us today, and it's always so fun to be here, Natasha. Thanks. So much going on. This place is in its prime. I'm telling you, this place is gorgeous. So many wonderful vegetables, flowers. You all are amazing. I cannot believe what all you do out here, but it is such a fun place to come. And we actually asked Jake to come on because Albany Bistro in Decatur is just kicking. I'm telling you, it's such a fun place, and people are loving it. And you're getting your produce from
we're buying it right here from 1818 Farms, getting the freshest produce around.
Okay, and I know these guys have taken some pictures of the tomatoes and everything that they're using. The heirloom tomatoes are absolutely gorgeous. And look at Natasha over there just snapping these beans. We're getting ready to actually do a
marinated bean salad.
Well, walk us through what we're going to do here, Jake.
All right, well, we're starting off with some Chinese pole beans right here from 1818 Farms. And they kind of look like purple snakes, but aren't they beautiful?
Oh, they're awesome.
And we're using those. We're going to use some green pole beans, some speckled beans, and we're going to use some heirloom tomatoes.
Look at that.
And these are just going to give us some of the color. And it's a simple preparation.
I love it. It's like, is it yellow pear?
It's a yellow heirloom pear tomato.
That is awesome.
And they are delicious. We ate them right off the vine last week when I came to get produce, and they are yummy.
Well, so you really don't have to even saute these beans.
No. What we're doing is we're just going to snap them into edible portions, and we're going to add some olive oil and a few herbs and spices and let them marinate, and we're good to go.
That is so great. Well, tell me what I can do. Walk us through it.
All right. Well, you see we're busy snapping the beans here. If you would please just chop up some of these herbs. Okay. And really, there's not a recipe for it. What herbs did we pick today?
We did oregano and some spicy basil and
marjoram.
Oh yes, marjoram.
Yeah.
Is this marjoram?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it smells awesome.
And like I said, it's not really a recipe. It's one of those kitchen cupboard type things. Whatever you got on hand, if you like it, throw it in there.
Is this the?
That's spicy basil.
Spicy basil.
Yeah, doesn't it smell good?
Oh, yes, and it's so little. I love that. I love that. Okay, so do I need to chop these a little bit, Jake?
Yeah, just a little bit. You can chop them as fine or as coarse as you'd like. Okay. Personally, I like them kind of coarse because I'm kind of lazy when it comes to chopping.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you like them that way?
Yes.
I love it. Okay, well, this is awesome. And tell me, I know Restaurant Week is coming up soon. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Restaurant Week is coming up August 16th through the 24th, and it's Alabama Restaurant Week. It's your chance to try out so many great eateries around the state. What we do is each restaurant will have a prefix menu, lunch, dinner, and some are even offering brunch as we are, and you basically get a chance to try a full meal at a discounted cost. It's really a good event.
That is so cool. So we need to go over and try out Albany Bistro.
We'd love to have you.
I know, and really, do you need a reservation? Because I know your place is not huge, so.
It's kind of a small space, but reservations aren't required, but they are highly recommended.
Okay, so if you don't want to wait, you probably need a reservation.
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right, I think I've done this.
Yeah, you did really good chopping those.
All right.
Let's just toss those in the bowl here.
Okay, all righty.
And we've got the beans pretty much well split. Got a good color there.
Okay.
And we're going to just cut these tomatoes in half. Just do a quick chop on them.
All right. Awesome.
It's not fancy at all. This is something that you could literally fix in about 15 minutes before you leave for work. Toss it, leave it in the fridge, and you've got a wonderful side dish when you get home.
Oh, that is so great. So really you can't marinate it too long?
No.
Okay. No. So that is awesome.
And you might be wondering what these spices that I have down here, it's simply salt, pepper, garlic, and a little bit of onion powder. So we're going to
okay.
sprinkle
So just a pinch.
just a pinch of each one. If you were measuring, this would be roughly about a quarter of a teaspoon.
Oh,
And this is enough for
so
2. You
good.
could always bump it up a little if you'd like. And then we're going to give it a little bit of a drizzle of this fabulous olive oil. It's cold pressed from Georgia.
Awesome. That's enough olive oil, huh?
Yeah. And we're going to normally what I do, because it's funny, as a chef, I don't like to get my hands dirty. So I put it in a Ziploc bag and you toss it and you store it and you're good to go.
That is hysterical.
And that's what your finished product's going to look
It
like. You've
is.
got all those different colors in there.
I cannot wait to try it. How beautiful is
Yeah.
that? That is so fun. And we actually have a tomato pie coming up next.
Oh, it's
Cannot
delicious.
wait to taste this. We're going to actually get to taste everything at the end. Is there anything we need to talk about 1818 Farms going on, Natasha? Anything? Let's talk about.
a collaboration. We're collaborating together with a farm-to-table dinner that'll be in October. All the proceeds will go to the soup kitchen in Decatur.
That
And
is
Jake
awesome.
can tell you a little bit more about the soup kitchen.
Well, I hope we're going to do that around my birthday, right? So
Yeah,
I can come
it's
right on your
celebrate.
birthday.
Yeah, it's going to be a fabulous event.
That is so fun. Tell us a little bit about the organization.
Yeah, we're doing it to benefit the CCC, and they're the soup kitchen in Decatur. They've been operating for 40 years. They're actually celebrating their 40th anniversary.
Unreal.
So they serve 2 lunches a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and they're getting upwards of 350 people that they serve. So
That's
it's a really
amazing.
great cause.
Amazing. So
Yeah.
you really need to come out and support this
Yeah.
organization. They're doing great things. And have a wonderful dinner that I'm sure this guy right here is
Yes,
going
and
to be catering. So that's so great that you're involved with that out here at 1818 Farms. That's wonderful that y'all are opening up this place for people to do this, Natasha. It's amazing. Stay with us. We're going to be right back with our tomato pie. I'm here with Mike at Bob Wallace Appliance, and Mike, here we are in the Jennier room. I love Jennier appliances.
Oh, they're absolutely great. It's the hottest brand going right now with different styles to choose from. They got different appliances that'll fit every need.
So innovative, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They're
And
very
you know, one of the things in remodeling a home, people want something that's going to fit perfectly, like this refrigerator over here in the unit. Is that hard to do?
Well, it just depends on the application. We've got built-ins, we've got cabinet models that will just slide into an application and look like they're built in.
See, that is great. Come see the folks at Bob Wallace Appliance.
Coming soon to Jones Valley. A true masterpiece in community living. Linden, for all the times of your life. For more information, visit lindenofhuntsville.com or call John Blue Realty.
Welcome back to the Cooking Show. We're here at 1818 Farms in Mooresville, Alabama, and I'm with Jake Reed, the owner of Albany Bistro in Decatur, Alabama, and Natasha McCreary. This is so fun. We're getting ready for our tomato pie. Jake, walk us through it.
All right, tomato pie. It sounds kind of complicated, but it's one of the easiest things you can make. It's basically sliced tomatoes, and in this case we are using heirlooms from here at 1818 Farms.
Of course you are.
Would you like to tell us what varieties that we're using?
Sure, we're going to do a Cherokee Purple, which is here. And this is an Italian cooking tomato.
And just look at the color.
I
on that.
know
That is
it.
just
And
a color
this is
you
a
can't
green,
get anywhere.
but it's an Arkansas Traveler, but it's a green.
And it's delicious.
So do you do fried green tomatoes with these also?
Oh, we do. We do, and they are fantastic. And you'd think green tomatoes in a pie, but it works. It works. The different sweetnesses and acidities really work well together.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
So we're slicing the tomatoes, and then we're going to make a cheese filling out of fontina and cheddar, and then we're going to add a little bit of basil and a little bit of bacon, and we're good to go.
Awesome. Do you want me to measure over here? What do we need
Yeah.
to tell us what we need to do?
All right, well, I'm slicing the tomatoes, and we're going to press them over here, so we'll let you press some of the liquid out of them. And
So that's pretty important to get the liquid out, right,
yes.
Jake?
It's kind of like a pecan pie. You don't want a soupy pie.
Right, right.
So we're going to press the liquid out of them. And then the mixture for the cheese is really simple. It's a cup of mayonnaise
Okay.
and a
All right.
cup of sour cream.
Okay, so basically this whole little thing right here.
Tried to make it easy for you.
Good. And then a cup of the mayonnaise.
And then we're also going to do a cup of cheese.
Okay. Awesome. Well, how can it not be good with mayonnaise and sour cream?
And my
and
favorite
cheese.
part, the bacon.
Oh, of course, of course. And you know, tomato pies have been around for a long time, but people just do not make. I've had so many people tell me that they need a good tomato pie recipe. So this is awesome.
Yes, and we are more than willing to share this. So if you need a written version, just contact us and we'll send it out.
You know what, I think that's so nice, Jake, that here you are, the chef at this restaurant in Decatur, and you're so willing to share your recipes. That says so much about you, and also just converse with other restaurant owners and trying to...
I come from a good Southern family, and food is meant to be shared, and if you can't share a recipe, then it shouldn't be on the table.
That is so awesome. A lot of people need to hear that. I'm so glad you said that. Okay.
So I'm just going to grade this fresh fontina into the mixture of mayonnaise and sour cream.
Okay.
And again, it's about a cup, but for you cheese lovers, add more.
Add more.
If you're on a diet, you can certainly use fat-free varieties. But
Do they work? Fat-free varieties?
they
Tell
work,
me.
but they're just not good. The flavor's in the fat.
Fontina, how can you go wrong with fontina cheese? I mean, it is, it's just one of my
So
favorites.
we've got about a half a cup of the fontina.
Okay.
And now we're going to do the cheddar.
Okay.
Just the same way. Just
All right.
grading that right in.
About a half a cup of it
About
also?
a half a cup.
Okay.
And is there a time limit on how long you should press the tomatoes?
Just until you think most of the juices are out of them.
Okay.
And it really comes out pretty, I mean, can you believe we're out here on this fabulous farm cooking outside? This is just really one of my favorite shows, I think, to be able to be out here amongst all this. And I know, Natasha, y'all are doing farm-to-table dinners out here,
Yes.
and I just think that is so awesome. Coming up with an event with Jake, we mentioned earlier, and I just think that's going to be so fun to benefit the soup kitchen.
The
and
CCC indicator, yeah, it's a great cause.
I think that's awesome.
And now I've added my spices in, and it is pepper, salt, garlic, and onion powder. It's a
Okay.
tablespoon of each, easy to remember. It's one of everything pretty much. And so we're going to stir this mixture up.
Okay.
And while I stir, I'm going to let you ladies kind of arrange the
Tomatoes?
So we
tomatoes.
want to
Okay.
make it look real colorful, right?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Now these, I noticed they're fairly thick cut.
Yes.
That's okay.
That's okay. You can make them thin and do multiple layers.
Okay.
Personally, I like the meaty tomato layers.
Should we do it like this, just enough
You can.
where we have it? Should we down put the next, or should it keep tomatoes?
What I
and
normally
tomatoes?
do, I take a few of these odd cuts
And fill in.
fill in.
Okay. Natasha, I can tell Natasha's such a perfectionist. Look, she's like, should we do this? And
Well, I started these from seed in February. So
ah,
this is like a labor
This
of
is
love.
like-
These are my babies.
and she wants to make sure they're all
I would-
arranged perfectly.
yes,
I
I
love
do.
it. Should we
Like this
do?
one maybe.
Should we do this
Maybe
and
one
put
there.
this here and
Yeah,
here? Is
this
this good?
perfect.
Okay.
So we're just going to put a layer of this cheese mixture in.
Oh, this looks great.
And I haven't made a batch of this where I didn't have some of this cheese mixture left over.
Left.
So don't feel bad if you've still
If you
got
got
some in
to.
the bowl.
Okay. So we can put more on top?
We are going to sprinkle with a little bit of nature's goodness called bacon.
I love it.
All right,
I
and
love
let's do
it.
a second layer.
Awesome.
This is gorgeous.
It's so wonderful. So you don't even have to bake the pie shell or
No.
anything before, right?
Nope.
Okay.
This
We need
really
to cut that
is
in
a
half.
working mom's dream recipe.
Oh, because it's just so...
It's quick and easy.
can do
You
it.
can have the kids help you drain the tomatoes while you're getting your pie shell out of the cooler, and one could be mixing the mayonnaise and the cheese, because it really doesn't, it's not a lot of mess involved.
Do we need to put the rest of that on there, or are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Now that we've got the second layer, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more of the bacon and some more cheese.
Okay.
And do y'all have a preference? Do you want it to be more cheddar-y?
I
or?
can't stand not to have
like
that
it
little
all.
piece.
I like everything.
Oh
Alright,
my
so
goodness.
We're just going to shave some more cheese on top.
That is so awesome.
I'm going to do a little bit of the cheddar also.
Okay.
Just because it's
color
here.
looks pretty?
Now, how long will we bake it?
Everybody asks me this, and my official recipe says bake it until it's bubbly. That takes about 35 to 45 minutes in a 350-degree oven.
Really?
So we've got the cheese on there. See how nice and colorful that looks? We're putting the bacon on top, and it's ready to go in the oven.
You know what I love the fact that you have the tomatoes thick and
Yeah.
kind of meaty. That's awesome. I did it and I sliced them really, really thin. I think this is so much better.
So we're good to go. Do y'all want to go put it in the oven?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, stay with us and we'll be right back. I'm here with Charlene Huber at Beulah Land. I mean, can you believe it, Beulah Land? It's right here on Andrew Jackson, in between the Poor Boy Factory and Mullins. Charlene, welcome so much to the show. And she has got an amazing business doing great things. Not only is she growing food for the Manor House, but she's also providing boxes that you can actually come in and sponsor and grow food for other organizations. Charlotte, tell us about your business and what you're doing here.
Well, I've been in business now. This month makes it 1 year. And so it's just began to create itself. And I had 3 men come to visit me, and they built garden boxes, and they asked if I could sell their garden boxes. And I said yes, because I like working with local vendors. Right. And prior to Beulah Land, to owning Beulah Land, I had done a lot of work with different nonprofit organizations, and I was very aware of the need for fresh foods and fresh vegetables for different nonprofit organizations such as the Manor House. Right. And so when they brought the garden boxes, it was I felt the need to show how a garden box could grow and show people as they came into the store. And so one thing led to another, and the churches, Home Street Methodist Church sponsors one garden box, and Jackson Way sponsors the other one. And so they sponsor these boxes, and we grow. We're growing the vegetables for the Manor House, and we'll bring our fresh vegetables to the Manor House. That's awesome. So that's how we were able to just have a visual. I said, now other people can see that they can do this with their business if they would like to grow food for their company or for their employees, or if they'd like to take on a nonprofit organization, or just learn how to grow for your own
I'm telling you, sustainability is such a big thing today, isn't it? And Charlene, let me ask you this. If someone wanted to get a box from you and grow for an organization, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they just come down to Beulah Land, and we're at 707 Andrew Jackson Way. And the boxes that we have on site are 8 feet long, but we do build to suit the need of the individual. You know, we can grow 4-foot boxes, 6 feet or 8 feet, whatever the need would be. Well, and they are cedar.
The city's involved with you in helping you do this also, right? That's right. So, because I know the city is sponsoring some community gardens, right? That's right. And could you help them understand and know how to set up the box and how to do? Okay.
Yes. What happened is, as the vision came forth, you know, for growing plants and the desire to have the garden box and to give to the Manor House, I just started calling people that I knew, and D. Hill with the city brought in some people that had worked over at Luter Park, which is local, and I was able to see their boxes and go from there. And they came and told me exactly how to do it.
You know what I think our city is so interested in helping people and to learn how important it is for us to raise our own foods. And, you know, the market, the Green Street Market on Thursdays is wonderful across from the Church of the Nativity. And also what you're doing is fabulous. Now, Charlene, not only do you have these wonderful plants that you sell, but you have these wonderful rocking chairs that I think, is this made by local artists?
No, these are not made from the local artists. These come from different places. You can go Indiana, Kentucky.
Right. Well, they're awesome, and they're so comfortable. I love them, and you can get different woods also, right?
Yes, this is pressure treated pine, and it also comes in cypress, so we can get these in different.
Well, and I noticed the gifts that you have in the gift shop are just amazing and actually made by local artists. So, you know, I just think it's a wonderful thing to support local artists, and I love what you're doing here. And more than anything, I love the fact that you're teaching people how to grow food and help these other organizations. And again, come see Charlene right here on Andrew Jackson, 706 Andrew Jackson, and just help her and help the community do some great things.
Coming soon to Jones Valley. A true masterpiece in community living. Linden, for all the times of your life. For more information, visit lindenofhuntsville.com or call John Blue Realty.
I'm here with Mike at Bob Wallace Appliance, and Mike, let's look at the KitchenAid dishwashers.
Absolutely. That's one of our top brands when it comes to dishwasher sales, and I tell you what, people just absolutely love them. We have more repeat customers ask for a KitchenAid dishwasher.
Oh, I love all the different little stacks and shelves in them. I think that's great.
Absolutely. We've got them with 2 racks and even 3 racks now, and they're quite in the industry.
Are they really?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, and KitchenAid's such a great brand, isn't it? Any product.
Absolutely, from top to bottom, whether it's cooking, cleaning, dishwashers, you name it.
That's great. Come see the folks at Bob Wallace Appliance. Natasha, it's so fun to be out here at 1818 Farms, and you know, the last time we were here, you were doing the sheep shearing, and that was in
April. We had the sheep shearing,
and it was such an amazing event. I sent that out here to get video of it because it's just a great experience, and to see them now and to see it's just such a progression always. Everything that's going on. What are some things that are coming up?
Well, we have a couple of different things. We're going to resume several classes in the fall, like our knitting classes. We have an instructor that comes out to knit because we're going to taking the sheep's wool and spinning it, and we're going to have the yarn, and we have an instructor. Then we have the backyard chicken classes. That's really popular in Huntsville right now because there's a movement to be a little bit more lenient on the guidelines for backyard chicken, so I teach a Chicken 101.
Oh, I love it.
And then we have planning and designing a raised bed garden class, and then in August, I think it's the 17th, I'll be at Harrison Brothers Hardware in Huntsville teaching people how to patio garden, because there's some people who want to garden, but they don't want to go as far as putting in a raised bed, but they do want to do, you know, maybe some arugula and a kale that they could do in a little pot, even starting in the fall. It's not too late.
How fun is that? That kale salad that we made was, oh my gosh, I've made it so many times, and people
so glad.
love it. They love it.
So glad.
Such a fun place. Go to the website and find out all the different things going on. It's such a fun place to come. 1818 Farms in Mooresville, Alabama. I'm here with Mike at Bob Wallace Appliance, and Mike, I love these washer and dryers.
Absolutely. It's a Whirlpool Duet set, built 100% here in the U.S. It's the #1 laundry brand in America.
Isn't that great? We want to buy it here in the USA.
Absolutely.
And you know, I think, can't you get a king size comforter?
You can. It's got plenty of room so that you can get those large comforters, large loads of laundry in there.
See, that's great. That's worth the buy right there.
Absolutely.
And you know, people are talking about the front end loaders maybe not washing their clothes as well, but that is not true, is it?
That's not true. It actually does a better job. They won't wear and tear on your clothes, and it actually lets the soap do its job and clean the fabric thoroughly.
See, and that's great. Come see the folks at Bob Wallace Appliance.
Coming soon to Jones Valley. A true masterpiece in community living. Linden, for all the times of your life. For more information, visit lindenofhuntsville.com or call John Blue Realty.
Guys, this has been so much fun. I cannot wait to tear into this tomato pie and this salad. How beautiful is that?
And simple and fresh.
Oh, but Jake, you just make it look so easy and so great. I can't wait. You all have got to go see the folks at Albany Bistro. And 1818 Farms in Mooresville, Alabama is always so much fun to be here. Natasha, I love what you're doing.
Thank you.
It's just been a pleasure. Thank you so much. We're here at Warehouse Furniture, and I'm with Pam Collins. Pam, this place looks awesome. I've never seen so much furniture.
We have lots of furniture in the store. Like Ace said, I don't know how to buy. I just keep buying.
Well, it is awesome, and what a great selection for customers to come in and see. And Pam, let's talk about the things that I know you do so well with. Your bedding.
Correct. That two-sided bedding, we always have it, we'll always keep it. We have one company that we have stayed with for 15 years, and it's been great for us.
That's awesome. Let's talk about the leather furniture.
I love leather. We have got several styles of leather, several colors of leather, and just everybody loves our leather. And we've got it reasonably priced.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I know, let's talk about the stress-free chair, because I know Ace loved those
chairs.
chairs.
He did. He said those stressless chairs would stress him out. So the stress-free are really great. Yes,
and
they are.
They're priced so
They
well.
are, from anywhere from $3.99 on up.
That is so awesome. Pam, I know there's things that'll never change here, and that's that no credit check financing and also free delivery.
That's correct.
You need to come see the folks at Warehouse Furniture.
At 2652 Jordan Lane, just north of Woody Anderson Ford at the next stoplight.
Awesome.